A. Ride Sharing Company ARASA.ca என்ற இணையதளத்துக்கு சென்று The ARASA Drivers ஆப்பினை டவுன்லோட் செய்து டிரைவர்ஸாக வேலை வாய்ப்பை பெறுங்கள். மாதாந்தம் $4000 வரை சம்பாதியுங்கள். வணிக நிறுவனங்கள் ARASA இணையதளத்தின் மூலம் மளிகைப் பொருட்கள் மற்றும் உணவுப் பொருட்களை விற்பதோடு வாடிக்கையாளர்களுக்கு டெலிவரி செய்யலாம். தமிழில் தகவல்களை அறியாளையுங்கள். GTA பற்றி 40 ஆண்டுகள் அறிந்து கொண்டவரும் வீடு விற்பனை துறை ஊடாக மக்களால் அறியப்பட்டவருமான சிவா பிள்ளை 416-854-0005. Taxi broker licensed by City of Toronto.
For us at all, only the selling agent have a definite sale, 100% sale. That also depends in case he doesn't close the transaction. And the buying agent, 40 offers, after we show the property, after we try so hard, and our chances to get that particular house only 2.5%. 100 divided by 40, 2.5% chances to get that one. That's very sad for our industry at this time. But still, that's the reality is going on. But the email the listing agent sent is kind of impressed me. He asking the question to the buying agent: Are your clients fully qualified for the mortgage? Because the mortgage, are you coming with whatever the price you're giving me doesn't matter. But are your clients qualified the mortgage? If yes, which lender and which mortgage broker? He asking as a double-ending question. It's not only a question for simple thoughts, but he asking me, give me the feedback. Who is the lender and who is the mortgage broker? He want to keep it in the hand. Second thing, the listing agent sending the message, because everybody feel like even though somebody give more money for the seller and we are happy that particular time, but still we don't get if we don't close the transaction, we don't nobody will make money, right? How much the down payment do they have? What kind of percentage of the down payment they're going to put it by? 20% is a very simple answer this time. Is that 20% is enough? That's the way that the thoughts are going on these days. The third one in the email: can the clients increase the deposit if the seller consider to be inadequate? Maybe some cases, even though million dollar properties, they're going 25,000, 35,000, 30,000 down payment, or some people, even our office agent, he put 200,000 deposit. One of the deal, I seen it, but he didn't get it. But that's a different story. The deposits are varies. Sellers are looking for more deposit. Used to be the system asked for 5% because the commission 5%, then 5% deposit. One of the old system. Now it's going different levels. Then he asking, do they have enough money in their hand to increase the deposit? And the other question is an interesting question. He said in the serious note, he want to get the information before he present the offer. Okay, if your clients have offered over asking, if your clients have offered over asking, and the house does not support the appraised value, how are they going to make up the difference? Do they have extra money, or do they have any other transaction closing and the money is coming into their hand? That's mean the house listed for 1 million and they are buying for 1.5 million. That's 500,000 over asking is a very common going on some areas these days. In that case, the bank appraised value only coming up to 1.3 million. In this case, another 200,000. How are they going to balance? Do they have money? Or what is their target? That's a very, very, very serious note. Very interesting question he's sending the realtors to understand in advance. I'm dealing with many realtors. Some of them doesn't have much understanding. They are only hyper. They want to get the deal done. Okay, because I'm seeing both sides, guys. I'm not a sitting manager in the office. You guys know I was a producer in my office whenever I was working. I still feel like I'm a real estate agent. I don't feel like a broker record and sitting there and running the office in the chair. I feel like I'm like you, running in the office, running in the regular business. That's the way I trained you guys. That's the way I feel like I'm a trainer than broker record, mostly. Anyway, this is a good question he asked. If I am giving over price, if the price value doesn't support, do I have the money to buy this one? And he putting other little things, what is including, what is excluding, what is rental item, whether we have a survey or not. And I will keep posting every minute, every offer I'm getting in. I'm going to keep posting it to you until the offer deadline. I'm not going to take any other offers after 5 o'clock. These are one of the email my agent received, and he forwarded to me and asked me, can I answer this one? Do I need to answer this one officially? The question he asked me, do I need to answer this question officially? It's not really. RICO, any RICO regulations or any Toronto Real Estate Board guidelines not telling us we had to inform all this message to the salesperson. But at the same time, guys, we shouldn't forget one thing. Seller has the rights to take the offer whatever he likes. I can share with you one of the situation last week, and Kandan is writing the case to RICO right now. But what happened, our agents give the offer, and there's a competition offer. I believe it's around 20 offers, I believe. Anyway, our agent give the firm offer 75,000 more than the second offer. But his offer was 75,000 more than the next offer. And he paid 200,000 deposit, but the seller took the different offer. Then he asked the salesperson, what are the reason? He said, that's a seller's choice. We don't need to explain to you. That's a seller's choice. Yes, whatever the answer he said is right, the seller's choice. But at the same time, we are asking him, did you present my offer to the seller? He doesn't want to answer it. Based on that category, we are complaining to RICO to satisfy ourselves, because our agent is a young boy and he spent time, and 75,000 asking with 200,000 deposit. This is one of the serious notes. Then we are doing that one, kind of writing the complaint. But at the same time, I got other one. I can see that's my job to do anyway, guys. Okay, before seller can have the decision to take which offer he is going to take, whether the salesperson send it to me and ask me, do I need to answer this one? Do I need to answer this one to my the listing agent? All this question, whoever joined late. Now I have 98 people and seeing it. The multiple of a situation, whoever joined late, I repeat this one as a summary for 30 seconds. Before the multiple offer, the listing agent send the email to the buying agent asking the question, are your clients fully qualified, and which lender and which mortgage broker? He want to keep the note to verify. How much down payment do they have? 20%, 10%, 30%, 40%, how much down payment they have? Can the client increase the deposit if the seller requests? If the multiple offer, we are bidding any price going on right now, and I seen in that case, if the appraised value doesn't support the purchase sale agreement price, do your clients have extra money to cover it up? Whatever come more than appraised value. For example, you're buying for 1.5, appraised value coming for 1.35. In that case, another 150,000. That's not going to be down payment. That's another extra money, because we make it up with the price value for the banks to get the mortgage. Do they have that money? That's the question he asking. And other regular note. Our agent asked me, do I need to give this information to the listing agent? Answer: not necessary. There are no RICO rules, but at the same time, seller have his own decision to get the offers. In that case, seller can compare to other offers. Seller might say, this agent not to answer this question. That means even though another $50,000 more you give, seller is getting the luxury of money, but then he doesn't care anymore. If he bargain for 10,000, 50,000, 20,000, fridge and stove bargain, those days are gone. We stand in front of the house and bargain for the fridge and stove and cutting our commission, $500, sharing each other. This all stories now. In this case, seller, even though your offer is 50,000 more, seller might say, even though 50,000 more, I don't care. I want to close the transaction on time. That's kind of situation is right now. Okay. Before I start the business plan today, just a very common thing we will talk 2-3 minutes. What today's talks about real estate industry.
Recording in progress.
What today's talk in real estate industry, what everybody is talking, buyers asking, sellers asking, every media messenger, every WhatsApp messages are coming up, the different messages about the real estate industries, the future of the real estate industries. As a many different institutions, CMSCH different forecast, National Bank different forecast, CABC economists came and give the different forecast about what is all around interest rate changes. Yes, different banks are predicting the interest rate changes going to be there because US and Canada inflation is went double the amount US and Canada. Please, today you have some homework, you are a realtor, you have to bring your knowledge up, learn what is inflation. We can talk about it if we get the free time, what is inflation and how the inflation is affecting the economy. And the US inflation rate, average inflation rate, and what is today? US average inflation rate is 2%. Today, 7%. Canada average inflation rate 1.8 to 2.2. Today is 4.8. North America is worried about the inflation. Then all the banks are thinking about the interest rate might go higher, and every banks are different. National banks, I saw it. They are expecting 5 times they may increase the interest rate to 0.25 to the 1.5 rate. And the US, yesterday, Mike Ferris, I'm going to send you guys Mike Ferris 2022, planning for 2022. He's talking about interest rate might go up to US 3.3%, 3.5%. He's predicting that way. What I can say, if your clients ask you, what is going to happen? What are our changes going to be? Nothing in paper, guys. Nothing in paper. Since 2017, the foreign tax credit came out. After that, our governments are not moving anything so far. This is not a political talk, but at the same time, my own opinion, they are moving very slowly. But at the same time, the talks are nothing in paper. The talks are down payment side. They are talking about down payment. The CMSCH may increase the down payment for the first time buyers 20% to 25%. 25% was the CMSCH target for many years, and they brought it down to 20% because of the strong economy. Like they are thinking they go back to 25%. And investment properties, the bank, in order to give the property, they are thinking only. It's nothing in paper. It's only rumors, guys. Just to know, if sellers or buyers ask you, you should know what the rumors are going on. What is the different medias are predicting. Okay, the investment properties can going to be under the 35% down payment. And the interest rate might go up few times this year. And the government, the liberal government, they said if they come to power, they're going to bring the blind bids. They're going to cancel the blind bids. That's mean the offer presentation. The buyers who offer, they have rights to ask what was the last price, and they have rights to improve. That's called the blind bidding. They said they're going to make it as a criminal, but not yet. And flipping the properties, 1 year flipping the properties, and these are all our rumors. Nothing in papers yet. Don't think I'm telling you anything. I read it. I'm reading like you guys everywhere. But at the same time, our provincial government yesterday provincial government. But they're going to announcement came as a rumors again before end of January 31st. They're going to open up all Ontario. I believe it's all Ontario. The bungalow houses. They're going to give it as a high density zoning. That's mean high density zoning means bungalow houses is a single bungalow house. You are playing the football front and back and enjoying. They're going to increase the high density side. That's mean you can build as a second floor as a duplex. They may going to allow the already Toronto already started those high density site in many areas. bungalow houses, you can get a permission to build a second floor as a secondary story as a duplex site. That high density going to be Ontario. These all are rumors, guys. I'm telling you the rumors. The reason, if the buyers or sellers ask, you know this only rumors. What do you need to know right now? Doesn't matter. We don't want to believe any rumors. As a realtor, I want to close one transaction a week. That's our mindset. Interest rate can go up. Whatever happen, I don't mind. I don't care. I want to make one deal. That's the mindset as a realtor we should have. But at the same time, a little bit careful. I need to advise you based on my age, experience, and the cases I am seeing it. When you offer the property, multiple offer, don't go blind. Careful a little bit before you offer the prices, because everybody expecting, like I am also expecting, the market might change a little bit. In that case, continue to do your work, get the listing. Don't stick with only Toronto. Go 401 eastern west, 400 north and south, GW south. Go everywhere and go out of Toronto and sell the product. That's what we needed. I saw one of the offer in Tendon, as close to Belleville area, 21 offers, 13 offers from Toronto realtors. That's proving our Toronto realtors are not sitting in the house, Toronto. We are going out and trying our best to selling the houses in a different areas. Okay. All right. Go out and do the work. But rumors are there. Many rumors are there. We are expecting some changes, but nothing happening right now. In that case, don't worry too much about the rumors. If some buyers or sellers ask, just to answer it, whatever I said now. And as well as focus. One deal a week. That's the focus we needed. Okay. Today our topic, business plan. Business plan 2022. Kana made it as a very nicely. Kana made it for all our agent. Kana, did you already email or you going to email? We will email today. We will email today for everyone. You can follow this one. All these years I was following through only Mike Ferry's business plan as a booklet. Now we have our own. All right. Now I am going to talk about, before go to the business plan. Before go to the business plan, we should know what is business plan, what we had it write down. First, thinking part. I want to talk about the thinking part first. What do you think before you start to react, or before you start to put it in the note, before you think what they are going to do? The thinking style. I know here now 115 agents are here. All of us experience and the new agents are here. I'm thinking about the new agents more than experienced one. The experienced ones, you can refresh your mind. All right, how to start real estate like a business. My part is here right now. Once you have a license in your pocket, I'm not going for this one too long. It's a very basic thinking. If you have a license in your pocket, what is the next step you're going to do? What is the next step you're going to do? You have a license, and once you have a license, you already have a license. That's it. Then you want to start to run real estate like other business. Then I want to compare real estate like other business. Before that one, before we start real estate like other business, everybody's mind, when you have a license, what are you going to do the next step to do? Making the business card. When you make a business card, what kind of card you're going to make? Just you have to do the research, go to the Google and go to the printing shop and see what kind of cards are everybody have it. How you can give the values in your business card. The very first one you make, well, what are the values you can make in the business card? Front of the card, back of the card. What kind of picture you're going to do it? Front picture, back picture, our side picture, full picture with the babies, with the families, left picture, right picture. You had to think about what is the different left side picture, right side picture, middle picture, standalone picture, different force, and what is the back of the card, what value you can give. Think about it. Think about it. If you don't think about it until now, even a serious agent, just put a note. And how you delivering the card to the people. We will talk about that one. The dress code. If you are going out with the clients, your dress code is, you have to differentiate from yourself and the clients. You can go with the check color shirt, and the client's coming with the check color shirt with the jeans pants. Then no one knows who is the agent and who is the client. You as a salesperson, doesn't matter wearing the tie. North America, no longer fashion or whatever. Blazers, do whatever you like. And the HomeLife pins available in the office. You can come and get it. Wear the suit. And Dress code. Think about the dress code. What you had to do when you go out with your clients and when you do other things. Okay. And some people think about the car. What kind of car I need it? What kind of car I need it? Do I need to change the car? When I buy the car, the lease, financing. These are the topics you have to think about yourself and ask me as a question. You come and ask me as a question, I can spend. Today time is business plan time. But the reason I'm telling you what you need to think before you start to write the business plan. What is my goal? And plus, how do you go and introduce yourself after the business card? How do you go and introduce yourself? I know some agents telling me, even when they come and join with me from different companies, even 2 days ago, I started real estate 2017 and I was not doing much. Now I have a business card and this and that. You are starting real estate. You have to inform yourself to everybody who you know. I am a realtor. You are not a secret agent like CIA. You are a real estate agent. You have to upfront to come outside and say, I'm a realtor. I want to sell houses. This is my knowledge. Come and buy from me. You cannot be hide yourself. I don't want to give the business card to my own relatives. I don't want to sell business to own relatives. Wrong concept. You can sell the business to anybody, but don't put it in your head if the relatives doesn't buy it from you. Okay. The next one, as a real new agent, how do you go and introduce yourself? Everybody has to think, guys. Everybody has to think, even senior agents too. How do you go and introduce yourself? Reintroduce yourself for the senior agent. As a new agent, how do you go and introduce yourself? Two ways. One way, only one-way communication. That's mean you don't want to hear any negative messages. You don't want to hear and somebody say why you started real estate. You don't want to hear every 8 or 10 people, one is real estate industry. You don't want to hear those kind of. You need to inform the message. That informing the message without hearing any feedback is a one-way communication. Facebook, social medias, newspaper ads. Newspapers are expensive and nobody touching the papers these days. Social medias and the electronic version and everything. Creating the database, all your friends and family and everybody, inform everybody, just a one-way communication. That means you are keep telling them, I'm a realtor. You are not getting the feedback from them. Oh, I became a realtor is a good idea or bad idea. You don't need to ask that one. You are telling whatever I feel, I'm a realtor. That's one. It's introducing yourself. And two-way communication is good too. After you get to know a little bit, you have to call your family members, friends and everybody and throw the parties and introduce yourself with the dress code and keep somebody beside you, the experienced person, mortgage broker, lawyers, experienced agent like me. Keep it yourself and introduce your friends and families to reintroduce the new product to if you are a senior agent, reintroduce the new product, different areas, different kind of properties. This is the way introducing. Okay, I'm going to back to the business plan, guys, but at the same time, and the reason I'm telling you that new agents are here, what you have to think, how the real estate industry works, more than everything else, real estate industry. Real estate is sales. Everybody have to read the books, no matter what, 7 days a week, at least 6 days, half an hour before night time. You have to read the book. That's going to give you some idea. Good book, bad book. You may have so much expectation in one book. You may not going to get, at least you get 1 point that particular book. Everybody has to book. As a new agent, what kind of books you going to read? Marketing. What kind of marketing you going to do? Marketing yourself. Real estate is you. You are the brand name. You have to market yourself. Read the books 80% of the time. Read the books for marketing books. 20% of the books you can read for sales book. When you read the sales books, yes, you get some vocabulary and everything for the sales vocabulary. When you get the clients, you can use those ones. When you meet people, use the professional vocabularies, not like a friendly talk. Keep your distance. That does make you sell. If you go closer, you don't get sales. Okay. Then okay, I'm stick with the books now. Read. Buy the books and read. The best book to read for the beginners and everyone for the month of January. I do myself too. The best book to read for the every January month, your habit books, guys. January 1st is everybody we have different goals set from January 1st. Already 21 days passed now. We can't sit and get the money. We had to act. The best book to read, your habit. Any knowledge you have, any degrees you have, any language skills you have, your habit. And it's more and more important. Okay, read some seven habits for the successful people or something like that. Get books and read and every day think about it to change your habits. That's change your life. Anyway, read books. These are the basic one for the realtors. The basic one for the realtors. Before you write the business plan, what am I going to do the next step? How do I go and introduce myself? How do I look different? Even though you go to the Tamil store to buy regular kotroti, you have to go with certain trust. You can't go with every time casual. In that case, you lose your image to other people who seeing you. This is happening for every single one of us. All right. Think about those one. Now I am going to, before the business plan, again, business plan is the one today is a major topic, but before the business plan, I'm going to tell you how to run real estate like other business. You have to understand that part. How to run real estate like other business. For example, you are a person without education. No, with education doesn't matter. You starting a grocery store, just a convenience store. For example, convenience store. When you open a convenience store with the real estate business comparing, or when you start with the pizza store, compare with the real estate business, or you already have a degree and you want to start a dental business or a professional law business or medical professional. Doesn't matter. I'm going to comparing running the business either professional or regular convenience or pizza store with our real estate business. For example, we'll think about it. Say I'm picking an example. We all are realtors. We all need this one or a convenience store. If somebody want to get a convenience store, you will look at the convenience store. What do you look at first? For the parking side, how many people can come and park that particular area? That's one of the things I can tell you. If it's most of the Tim Hortons plazas are more expensive because many people are going to Tim Hortons. But at the same time, Tim Hortons are getting the lease 50% of the value, market value, because the sellers are giving the Tim Hortons, even though 50% of the market value, 50% of the market value, even though the owners are giving them, make the traffic come to the place and they can give more lease for other places. You know, it's an example I'm telling you, where to pick the places. Picking the place is very important. For example, is a regular convenience store guy. He opening the business. He has to find the place and he had to know where is the lease, how many years that place not going to be rezoning to redevelopment coming, and how many years he can run the business, how many parking is there inside, what other shelf he is going to put it in, coolers, freezer room, coolers, and everything. And plus, what time he going to open. 7-Eleven is one of the famous franchise, and the rich dad poor dad stories. Whoever studied when it's come to the rich dad rich dad poor dad story, the 7-Eleven, the regular owner, he became so much rich. Started from there. The name is 7-Eleven. He opened the store at 7 and closed at 11 o'clock. What time you're going to open and what time you're going to close? Based on that one, your business is going to be there. How many hours you open and how many staff you're going to put it in, and what are the other major stores are close by. It's a regular convenience store thinking, and what is the name you're going to put, and more than everything else, you're going to set up the start date. Which date I am going to open? The day you open the business, what are you going to do? You're calling the councillor, MP, or anybody who you know that area, and he coming and cutting the ribbon. Why? Why you want to go? Why you open the store instead of you calling the councillor and calling the MP? You are telling them I have a support from any levels. That's the one you are doing it. It's a regular grocery store. Say a pizza store. Not wasting your time, guys. I want everybody to think. If the pizza store, somebody asking you to open the pizza store. Immediately, what are you going to think? Pizza, mostly take out pizza. If the pizza is near to the apartment buildings, you know people's going to walk in and pick up the orders close to the apartment building. If the pizza store is close to the high school, when you need more pizza, lunchtime, everybody come and line up at the same time. You can't make the pizza after they order it. You have to order it and keep it for the kids to come and buy. They buy more than the pizza. What they're going to buy? Chips and the Coke. You should have it ready. And you have more people to work in that the lunchtime. In the pizza store is located in the housing area. There's no apartment buildings, no high school, no university close by. Then everything going to be phones. Everybody pick up. What do you need? You have more drivers to deliver the pizza. Am I right? Okay, same thing in the professional business, medical business, law business, or can be anything. We had to analyze the location. We had to know the traffic studies. I know one of the guy, he failed the restaurant. He started in Markham and Eglinton. That place, there is a paint store right now. He used to work one of the major restaurants. So I don't want to bring the names because that's maybe violation. And he started with big money, and he failed. Only reason he failed, the location, the parking. Even though location looks good, but nobody can come and park, and they can take the car out and everything. Even though he started with a different level, very good level for that high-end takeout restaurant a few years ago, he failed. I know the guy. I didn't sell it to him, but I know the guy. But they are saying he had to do the studies first. Same thing, guys. I'm going to talk about right now with the real estate industry. We studied now. First, I'm going to compare the real estate business and other business. Number one, education. Yes, you all studied hard, and or your college studies, or now Hamburg college studies, doesn't matter. You studied. Tell me one thing. Answer my oral thing. 15 seconds. All these courses, did you get even one single subject how to sell houses? All your courses, did you get any one single topic? All the 5 courses, one chapter, how to sell houses, sales techniques? No. They teach you only for what not to do. What is the regulations are. In that case, education, once you have in your hand for the license, education, you have to feel like only education you studied, what not to do. What not to do is not going to give you money. What to do is the one going to give you money. Then what do you have to do? You have to do it yourself. It's a self-employed business, real estate. Self-employed business, real estate. In that case, you have to study yourself. You have to go to all the seminars, whatever. Pandemic, don't give excuse for pandemic. Pandemic is only temporary one. You have to try to go all the seminars. Even I opened the training center. Zoom as well as in class. Only 2 girls came one time, or 1 guy come. That's it, 3 people. Because everybody likes Zoom. Doesn't matter. Zoom is good. New civilized world. But at the same time, come learn. Whatever you, even YouTube and YouTube is an amazing part, guys. Everyday amazing part. Even this morning I was listening Mindset. Kannan sent me one of the planning for 15 minutes. I watched it last night before sending it to you guys today. It's a good one. I'm giving 3 star or 4 star out of 5 star for that one. Mike Ferry usually do good, but this time is 4 star I can give. And mindset. Mike Ferry's mindset is, compared to anything else, Mike Ferry's mindset is the best thing to do every single day morning. What I am saying, you learn. You think you have a license in your pocket, but your knowledge is 0 for the sales. Okay, learn yourself. Every day plan it. That's what you're going to do the business plan side. Okay, education side, I feel like you studied what not to do. I don't think you studied what to do. Yourself, create yourself, ask questions. When you come to the Zoom, bring me the questions and stop me and ask me question. Okay, that's the way you can do. Go to the lessons, online classes, much studies. Experience. Okay, I'm comparing the business field. Education first. Second thing, experience. You started right now. You don't have experience right now. How are you going to get experience? We had to get experience ourselves. Olympic 100 meters runner. Only 100 meters. Everybody know how to run 100 meters. How many days? How many times he running the 100 meters? To run for Olympic, only same 100 meters. Nothing new. Then what you have to do? You have to do it yourself every day. You can't say, I don't have a client to sell anything. Just you have to create yourself. You have to create yourself. Make an appointment. Once you are a real estate agent, you have a card. You have friends. Buy the coffee for your friends. Go out to different areas and 1 hour or 2 hours. I'm talking this one because when you write the business plan, you have to keep this in your mind. Okay, write it down or not. Whatever you're going to put in the business plan. That's the reason I'm spending time with this one before go to the business plan. Education part, I said, whatever you studied, what not to do. Now you have to learn how to sell, how to market yourself and those kind of things. You have to study. Experience, no experience, you come to this industry. In this case, what you have to do, if you are a free time, take the business card and take your friends or family members to go out and talk to the car and book the appointment and see the houses. If it is a regular days, open houses, maybe after January 31st, Ontario reopen again. If the agents start open houses as a brand new agent, Saturday and Sunday, what is your job? You have to go to the open house by yourself. You have to open the open houses by yourself and give the card to the agent and introduce yourself to the other agent, get to know other agents and see how the other people are doing the open houses and get the knowledge. Experience. You have to You have to create yourself. You have to create yourself. As I said many times, I repeated, if somebody call me, I am in the real estate industry for the last 5 years. This is my first deal. I am doing it. Can you help me out? That's a question. I don't want to hear it. Ask me, I want to know this one. That's the question I like to hear it. Okay. You had to think about, because $1 million and $1 million sitting there in this industry, guys. You guys came to the party December 19th. You guys came to the party and you seen it. Our agents, how many agents receive millions? You had to feel like we have the same license in our pocket. I want to make too. I'm not saying everybody want to make billion and go crazy in your life, balance your life, family life and everything. Target income, whatever your target income you want to make, you can make it, but think about it. The third one is the business plan. Business plan, I'm going to go through. I make it a business plan as the last part. Short-term business plan and long-term business plan. Every single one of us, including myself, every single one of us, we had to think in 5 years' time where I'm going to be. In 10 years' time, what I'm going to be. What is the future of the real estate industry? Can I stick with only real estate industry, or I start construction, start mortgages, start appraisal, start surveying? Everybody has to think. Real estate is doing money today. Make money, make use of it. I'm not saying anything wrong, but at the same time, every single one of us have to have a plan for our own life. What I'm going to do in 5 years' time? What I'm going to do in 10 years' time? How much money I need it? How much success I need it? It's unlimited. Our chances are unlimited. There is no glass roof for our head. We can go any high we want. That's all come to your mindset. Mindset. Even yesterday, this morning, I was watching 11 minutes mindset, Mike Ferry's mindset. Somebody asking question, why are you talking about mindset every day, every meeting? Mike Ferry said, that's the only one running the life. It's a basic answer, guys. I'll send that video today to watch. Mike Ferry's mindset. Everybody watch it. I have a WhatsApp group. I can send it out for you guys. Okay. Business plan is the one we're going to discuss. Short-term plan, long-term plan. Other than the business plan, your plan. Every one of you need to think how much money you want to live the world happily. What is your target? Where are you going to be in 5 years' time? Where are you going to be 10 years' time? Where are you going to invest the money? How much passive income I can get to live free in this world? There are a lot of things out there. Nobody want to limit. No, nothing going to limit us. Okay. All right. The next one, comparing the business and real estate. And the business people, as I said, they are setting the date to opening ceremony. The dates opening ceremony, for example, again, pizza guy or grocery guy, I'm not putting the law business or doctor's business. Grocery guy, they are getting the location and they renovate the place and everything. Even the restaurant, they are renovating the place and everything. One day, they're saying an opening ceremony. We are opening it February 14th. We are opening this store. Everybody come, MP coming and cut the ribbon. All the friends, relatives, everybody going there. And whether you like it or not, you're buying one product. You are buying one product. This is happening for last many years in our any field you take. But compared to that one, what is your opening ceremony day? As a realtor, as a brand new realtor, what are you going to do? That's the day I pick. You learn first 3 months. Go out with your client, go out with your friends, families, see the houses. Wherever you go, different houses you can see. The 401, just take a 401 as an example. South of 401, north of 401. North of 401, you go 401 development. North of 401, you go Shepherd, Finch, Shields, 14th Avenue, 16th Avenue, Major Mac. You can see the age difference of the houses. From Young Street, Leslie, Bayview, Leslie, and you go Morningside, East, different age group houses. You go south, what are you going to see? St. Clair, 1.5 story. It's more expensive than the bigger houses these days. 1.5 story houses, Eglinton, flat bungalows, Ellesmere, split bungalows. You can see so many different areas. How are you going to learn? You have to make an appointment and go yourself with your friends and family members. That's the one you need. That's the one you need to know. Learn those ones. Learn those ones. First 3 months, go there. Go to the pre-construction places. Stand up in the line for 8 hours, guys. I honestly stand up more than 8 hours in the condo opening days. Many of our agents set up the people and stand there to learn how to get the pre-construction. Go everywhere. Go to the east. Go to the north. Farmland, cottages, waterfront cottages, estate houses. Make an appointment and go for 3 months. Okay, the topic I am right now, opening day, opening ceremony, comparing the opening ceremony with the grocery store or pizza store. You opening ceremony day, you are calling like, okay, for example, you're having a birthday party, you're calling the close family members based on government limits, that's different story. Close family limits, you are going with the anniversary party or bigger party, you're calling a bigger people. At least call for the close circle peoples. Say 50 people, less than 50 people you're calling there. Your backyard, your house, small party. Don't tell me pandemic, that's ending 31st of January these days. I mean, Ontario reopening certain side. Okay, call them that time. Please don't stay home with the casual trust. Be a suit and call somebody as a lawyer or mortgage broker and introduce yourself to your family and friends. That's feel like that's your opening ceremony day. That can be 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, doesn't matter. You had to do that one. You had to introduce with the knowledge. Bring your knowledge up. That's the day you have to introduce yourself with your friends and families. Treat like a business. How to run like a business? Treat like a grocery store, pizza store, or even law office or anything the opening. That's your opening ceremony day for the real estate industry. Do it. If somebody want to have your friends and family as a seminar, you can ask me. You can use my training center. You can bring them in and you can introduce as a business party only, not regular parties. Okay, this is the way you had to think. What I am going to do in real estate industry? If their license you have to act. You have to think 24/7. If you think 24/7, so many plans are coming to your head. Okay, I'm going to start with the business plan right now. Business plan. Before I go through the business plan, whatever can I make it, I'm going to go through the business plan as a points first. What is business plan? What's supposed to be the business plan? And what you have to do in the business plan? Okay, the business plan and time management. Yesterday, one of the girls came and asked me. She wanted to start the tax business for her own. I said yes, very good. Start the tax business. I can help you. Whatever you do. If it is any major ones, you can bring it to me. I'm the tax experience since 1992. I have tax experience. In that case, I can help you. Any critical one you bring, but you start something. If you start something, you make money as well as you are creating the database. Every tax clients who come back and tell me from May 1st how many clients came. That clients, you are going to be your database clients. That database clients, you are going to follow it up and get the deals from them. Okay. For example, what I'm trying to tell you, time management. That I told her, as I know you, your major weakness part, you're spending more time with one person. You have to know the time limit. You have to know how much time you can talk and how much time you have to stop it. If you spend more time with one person, if you don't think about the time management, you lose your respect. You lose your value. You're making less money. Okay. What I'm trying to say, this is time management support is very important for every realtor. Any topic you go talk, time management is very important. Some people, you can't hang up the phone, but at the same time, you have to learn to do something. Otherwise it's hard. Okay, business plan. When you come to the business plan, why you need a business plan? Why you need to have this knowledge about the business plan? The reason being, there's a difference between real estate and the real job. Real job can be start from the basic, making the coffee at the coffee shop. I'm not putting down for the coffee shop business. Everybody has to go through in a different level, different time frame. How long we are in Canada, and that time we need to make money. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Even though you are doing the coffee shop today, doesn't matter. That's the way our life is. But at the same time, the basic job I'm making as without much skill. That's the reason I'm putting as a coffee shop. Two, the real job, and real estate. Real job is real job. The real job, what they're doing it, somebody set it up. Even though you're going to the bigger place, the real job is already there. Even our Prime Minister appointing the ministers, guys. I'm not frustrated with the government, but they're telling you for the reality, appointing the ministers. Please, you all here, 120 people are here, educated, real estate, top 5 in our community. You guys are listening. Just go and check the background of the ministers. Most of the ministers are not ministers are housing minister not from the housing industry. He was an immigration, and the defense minister was getting the Pfizer from different countries. He doesn't know anything about the defense all this time. She never worked for the army, but I'm not criticizing. It's a public, I know it's a recording too. What I am saying, you just go back and check it. What is the real job? The reason I'm picking, even though I'm putting this minister's job as a real job, because the guidance people are sitting in the back and telling them what to do. They don't need to have the knowledge. That's otherwise the government not going to put these kind of people as a ministers in the country, this own country. But the backing of people are there. They're telling what to do for this. They are just only coming and acting like whatever other people's telling them to do. That's real job. Real job. Even though you go to the McDonald's, 4 hours training. I don't know how many hours training right now. Used to be I know this 4 hours training for the McDonald's job. Tim Waters maybe a few hours watching the videos and you starting up real job. But real estate is you. Once you have a license, you go home and you going to work and coming back and you blaming the real estate brand names, you're telling them HomeLife brand name or the different brand name, you're telling them, and you don't do any acting. You are sleeping, and after 6 months you're saying I started real estate. It's already 6 months, nothing happened. Who responsible is you? Real business plan is important as a guidance. Real job and real time real estate. Real estate, you have to act yourself. You have to know every hours, every week, how many hours you have. I'm not telling everybody to go full time. No, I worked real estate part time for 4 years, and I became a top producer in that company, Century 21 Camp Deck. You can still check it. Anybody want to check it? I became a top award winner, Centurion Award. I'm not showing off myself, guys. I'm picking myself as an example. I worked real estate. That time I was a banker. I was a tax preparer. Plus I did real estate, but I did good. Time management. That's the only one I did follow. Okay, what I'm telling you, real job versus realtor job. Realtor job, please think about every single day how many times I have. The business plan is going to give you the guidance, what to do and what not to do. I tell you one example. I can tell you a few examples, whatever I did for all this time for our agents. One of the salesperson told me he's a very serious guy. He's making the programming job. And he made around $250,000 from the government contracts and different places. He told me, I have a real estate license now, what I can do. I said, how much time you have? I said, okay. I didn't tell him the business plan. I didn't tell him the daily activities. I said, only 4 hours. Can you spend 4 hours a day, week for real estate? If not, you don't need, you give up the license. He said, I can spend 4 hours. I told him he was living that time. He may be in the group today, I don't know. He was living in the 401 and Shepherd area. I told him only wear the suit, wear the HomeLife pin, make the flyers like I am the neighborhood realtor. I live this condo, and go there and stand there in front of the condos. There are 5-6 condos was there. Just walk around. Don't stand one place and give them everybody leasing, and plus they buy and sell. Believe me or not, guys. Where is next second month he got 2 leases. He started to do the leases, average leases 3-4 leases every month. I gave him the plan only 4 hours a week. 4 hours a week based on his schedule. Other agent, as a branding agent, he was sitting with me. I don't want to bring the name. He's still in my office. He became as one of the rookie of the year one time. He told me I work in downtown Selva. I live in Don Mills. I work in downtown. I said, okay, you work in downtown. Which place you work? Okay, go for a lease again. I told him for the lease. The reason, if you are looking for the buyer suppose he has a good credit and he has to have 20% down payment and everything to work with. Lease, everybody want lease. Everybody want lease. I told him, okay, you working there until 5 o'clock. Okay, make an appointment and go there and advertise focus only for lease. He did lease. He made money from the lease. Another girl, he quit right now and he moved to different office. When she come here, she came from Romani, Canada. If she came from Romani, Canada, they fired her and she came and she got sick too. Then I gave my own condo. I gave my own condo, my daughter's condo in downtown, and she started from there. I told her, don't lease it out right away. Track it 15 days and meet more people. Who are you meeting them? Take you to the different places. Honestly saying, she did very good in lease. Very good in lease. What I'm trying to say, guys, business plan, I'm going to teach you today. I want you to do every day. I want you to follow every single day, but based on your needs, based on your availability, you have to write it down. That's the reason I'm telling all these stories. Real estate, real job, versus realtor job. Realtor job, you are the one control. You work, you get money. You don't work, you don't get money. Don't blame the industry. That's you. In that case, start to think every single day what I had to do, what I had to do, what I had to do, how I can to make money, how I can to make money, where I can go, which area I can go, which Blue Mountain or Kitchener, Kingston, wherever I can go and sell the houses, or in Niagara Falls, where I can go and sell the houses. That's you. That's you. Okay. Real job versus real time job versus realtor job. Again, the realtors. I can tell you, if the realtor, if you are in the business over 3 years, please, instead of realtors, you move yourself as a professional salesperson. Professional salesperson is different than the realtors. In US, they call as a salesperson one. If you take more courses, you become a realtor. Canada, everybody is realtors because we are taking 5-6 courses. And after 3 years, use yourself, move from realtor to professional salesperson. The difference between professional salesperson, answering the phone call method, using the vocabularies, time management, showing style, following up style. You know, those are the ones you have to change it yourself. Dress code, that's going to give you more and more money and more business. Okay, real estate is selling. Selling is a system. We have to develop the right system. That's going to guide you. The business plan is going to give you, how you can come to this system, how you can follow this system. How you can follow this system, then the system continue. Everybody we know, we see it in the books, everywhere. If you follow something 21 days, you can adapt that system. After that, it's easy to get that system. I know some people go for who has a vegetarian for the temples, 30 days, and they said, I don't need to eat meat anymore. I can be a vegetarian forever because I don't need it, because of 30 days, I didn't look for it. That's kind of habit, that kind of system our body bring it in. Please, you be strict yourself. Follow the business plan. Canon Market, in one point I saw it, business plan. This is your plan. You can change it, but you shouldn't change it. That's what I like that word, whatever he put it in the business plan. That's also Mike Perry also say that one. Business plan. Nobody can change it, including yourself. In that case, when you make a business plan, when we come to the business plan, when you make a business plan, make the plan what is usable. Who I am. Know yourself first. Bhagavad Gita. If it is true, 15,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, created. Know yourself. You win the world. Know yourself in the world. I don't see anything else equal to that one. Know yourself, you can win the world. Know yourself, you can make money. Know yourself, which part is good for you. Who you like to work with. That's going to be the business plan. Don't create the business plan. When you create the business plan, 12 hours plan, and not to do anything. Make it very little. Whatever you are, very few hours business plan. Follow that one. Increase slowly. That's the way you have to go, guys. Okay. Real estate is a system. You must follow every single day the system. Every single day. I was a believer, many years believer. It's not a past tense. Still I'm a believer. Monday to Sunday are same. You guys know, until pandemic start, I was keeping the meeting on Sundays. Why? Why are you keeping the meeting on Sundays? Less traffic. Whoever living far places, you can come inside. Plus, Sunday you shouldn't feel like it's a holiday to sleep. No, until you make millions, until you make your target, doesn't matter millions. Everybody have a different target. Until you make your target, Monday and Sunday are equal. Doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter anything. I already have this much passive income coming to me. Without working, I'm getting 5,000, 10,000 money coming in my pocket. This is my target. Until such time, Monday to Sunday are equal. Nobody control it until yourself. Okay, that's what I can say. Your business plan can be anything. Okay, I'm not saying family peoples. We have to keep the family, ladies, family size, dropping the kids in the school. Everything is right, but still make your plan. Again, what you can do, know yourself and make the business plan like whatever is suitable for you. Not only for dream plans doesn't work. Reality plans. Okay, you have to make a reality plan. And once you make the schedule, you must follow. There's no excuse. No excuse. Say. You skipping the schedule. Okay, you must follow once you make a schedule. Develop the habit. Must develop the habit. That's also other than the business plan. Develop the habit. That habit you have to continue every single day, no matter what. That's going to give you energy. Your energy, you have to give it to somebody else. Why? You saw the any religion you can see the blessing. The one you know the guru. You treat something as a guru, and the present people or past people, they are blessing the other person. What does that mean, guys? If anybody think about that one, I don't think I'm moving from business plan to something else, religious part. Okay, you saw it. Even those days and until now, they are giving the blessing. What does that blessing means? You have the power. You are getting the universal energy for yourself, and you are giving the power to other person. That's called blessing. And the person have a power only can bless that one. If the person really have the power, giving the power to other person, that's, guys, the separate debate. That's true. I can prove it to you guys. That's true. Not this time. That's true. Your energy is good. If you have enough energy, if you are with somebody else beside you, you can give your energy to somebody else without touching you. That's Buddha's side. Okay. Anyway, I come back again. Okay, here. Develop the good habit. Follow the habit. Don't even change anything. You can't even change your schedule and your basic minor habits. That's you have to keep it. Okay, under the business plan, everybody, we can write the business plan in any level you want. Current business plan, you can make it longer or shorter. Doesn't matter. That's up to you. Because it's your plan. It's your plan. I am keeping hand like this. Okay, I'm keeping the hand like this. Nobody can push me down, or nobody can push me up. I am here right now. If I can't heat the hand up, I have more way to go up. Don't keep it straight your hands. Be flexible to go up. In only your level can go up. Okay, and the business plan have under the three major categories under the business plan, guys. Three major categories. Okay, in this business plan, what is number one? Number one is prospecting. How many hours you are prospecting? How many more people how many more people you are meeting is going to give you more and more business. More and more business going to give you how many more people you can meet. For example, if you are working with only 5 people, they are tracking you everywhere and they don't want to even give the offer. They are scared to sign the offer and tracking. Why you want to work with them? If you don't have any other clients, you don't have a choice. If you are not prospecting, you are only waiting for somebody to call you and say, I want to buy the house, and you are waiting until that such time. Somebody called you and asking you to buy the house. In that case, you lose money. Even though some clients, you sell it and make commission, still you lose money because of you spend time for years and years. Okay, prospecting is very important. How many more people you can see? Even I'm going to send you the Mike Ferry's business plan today. Mike Ferry's YouTube video is a 15 minutes video. He is saying every day meet 15 to 20 people and select. Before they hire you, you hire them back. In that case, you have a definite sales. That's the one is important, guys. That's the one is more important. Prospecting. What kind of prospecting you're going to make? That's you. Because the reason, the product and the pupils are, variety of products are there. As I said before, we starting from pre-construction. Before the house build, we are selling and making money. Many agents made money from the pre-construction. Second thing is condos. Luxury condos and townhouses, maintenance townhouses, freehold townhouses, semi-houses, detached houses, luxury houses, estate houses, rural recreation houses, farmland, cottages, waterfront cottages, industrial land. So lots of products are there. But which one you're going to work on it? Who you're going to prospect? Which kind of prospecting you're going to do? Based on the client's base. Okay, I know I heard something. One of the clients, one of the Sri Lankan guy won 70 millions, and he was complaining to his friend, so many realtors and so many people are coming to his house and giving some ideas. Why? The guy have money, that have a potential, and he is going to buy. I can tell you one example, don't laugh. One of the time, donation peoples keep coming to me. From one of my favorite group anyway. I told him, I only gave you 3 months ago this much thousands, and why you are coming here again? And you gave me, last time also you said, I don't want to give you, and finally you gave me. Then person who giving, I can come to that particular person only. I cannot go to people who are not going to give you. What I can do? That's the same way, guys. You have to know who is going to do it, who's going to buy it. If for example, the grocery store person, He make money. He doesn't have to do anything this money because he is busy. Starting in the early morning, 3 o'clock and doing before the store open and closing and going home at 12 o'clock. And he have money. He doesn't know what to do. I know one of the professional body, licensed professional body, how much money she have in the bank, she doesn't know. The reason they are busy with their work, they don't know how to invest. What is your job? But I'm trying to say, when you do the prospecting, who you prospect, you have to know the product. You start from before the production, the pre-construction to acres and acres farmland, and the age group you target. Again, prospecting, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. What is the difference? How are you going to differentiate? Communication method. Late 20s communication method, late 30s communication method, languages. What kind of way they're going to text messaging system is going to be there. And late 50s, you had simply take the car and show them 4-bedroom and 3 garage houses. They like it. Nothing else. They are not going to ask you per square foot price, the front edge price. No, the different way of communication. But I'm saying prospecting method is different method. You can do the prospecting method, emails, social medias, meeting peoples, walk and meeting peoples, and may you want to sell million dollar multi-residence. What do you have to do? Make a folder, get some multi-residence product in all of Ontario, and go to the dental office, doctor's office, and grocery stores guy who have money, and give the folder. Tell them this is an investment property we have, $3 million with the 25 units. You want to buy it? Let me know. That's your target. The prospecting method is different for every single one. Every single one do the prospecting, but prospecting, your business plan. According to Mike Ferry, I'm still following his old way system. You guys change around different trainers, but they do. The morning time is a prospecting time. It's a big question I was in my mind for the door knocking. He said morning. Then I couldn't able to talk to Mike Ferry this question, but at the same time, the trainer, I asked him one point in Brighton's training center, why all these years, many years I am following this one, why you guys selling Monday to Friday morning? He said Monday to Friday morning, you knocking 100 doors, opening only 4 doors. The people who open the 4 doors in the morning, much high chances they sell and move. Maybe they lost the job or many reasons I can say, but they are the one real more chances. If somebody stay home in the morning, they sell the houses. That's what he said. And Loga arranged it, one guy who bring here for the training side. He was a little bit opposite, and I forget his name, but it doesn't come. Can you remember what Loga bring? One of the record director for 3 years, record director, and he said differently.
Michael Appleton,
yes. Michael Appleton. Thanks, Loga. Thanks. You answered the question, and you are a senior guy. You are still in the training. That guy said differently. Go Saturday morning. That's really impressed me. Rather than many years, I heard that one. Okay, what they are saying, guys. Prospecting. Most of them saying Monday to Friday morning side. Monday to Friday morning 9 to 12. Monday to Friday morning 9 to 12. You don't have to wait until 9 o'clock start. I would say if you are not dropping the kids to the school or anything, you can start from 8 o'clock. Early start is always better. Don't wait start at 9 o'clock. Early start until you reach your goal. That's what I'm saying. Until you reach your goal. That lead follow-ups, pre-qualifying for the other peoples and everything. The morning. The morning first 9 to 12. 9 to 12 is your target prospecting. And if you have a listing, if you already have a listing, talk to the clients for the listing. Again, if you have one listing, if you are putting one listing in any street, what's the chances? That street is going to be, you want to see another listing in the street. High chances if you have a listing and you're putting sold or asking sign, don't sleep at home. Go there and put the flyers in their area. You can't go there through Canada Post. I don't know Canada Post. I prefer still you walk in and put the flyers surrounding. You have a high chances, or I'll knock the door. Doesn't matter. Based on the government regulation, knock the door whenever it's available. Tell them you sold a property for $300 asking. You have a chance to get the listing no matter what. You will get it. Try that way. Prospecting is important in the morning time. Okay, morning 9 to 12 is a prospecting time. And 12 to 4 your lunch time. and the office time. Mike Ferry always telling 12 to 4 is an office time. Until 12 o'clock, don't talk to your colleagues. Don't come and drink coffee and waste time in the office. Even though you come to the office, just put the plugs in your ear. I said, I'm busy. Don't worry about other people, what they think about you. I'm busy until 12 o'clock. I'm doing my work. Now everybody working from home anyway, nobody disturbing. And 12 to 1 o'clock, you can go to the computers. You can go to the computer. No, that means I'm not saying don't go to the computer in the morning, but avoid go to the computer in the morning. That's you look at the listing and this and that. There's some Facebook pop up and WhatsApp pop up, and you distract yourself. And then follow up. Prospecting is good. If you are sending that the database follow up, yes, you can do the database follow up as a prospecting. If you are doing anything in the online marketing, yes, online marketing for yourself, just do it. And 12 to 1, 12 to 4 o'clock, your lunchtime. After lunchtime, you make it a little bit lazy too. In that case, it's good for the phone calls. You can make appointments. If you are working with the buyer, make the appointments whatever you want to do this week. That evening, you can make it at least few hours in advance, making all the appointment and schedule the appointment list and everything. And if you have the listing, follow up with the sellers, the listing. Those kind of things is good for. I am selling the summary for you guys. Okay, 12 to 4. Everybody is different. Our schedule is different. Full timers, part timers, and everything different. That's the reason before I start this one, I told you one of the programmer, he got only 4 hours for a week. I told him what to do in the 4 hours. That doesn't mean I'm following up with only full day schedule, but it's still your choice. How many hours you have to make it yourself for your basis. And evening 4 to 8. Evening 4 to 8, that's been started from 9 o'clock and later 11 hours work. Appointments, evenings, because real estate job is a human's job, people's job. People are available after work. Everybody is available after work. In that case, we had to go after work. We had to meeting people after work, listing, showing and everything after work. Even though realtor, we can't go to the gym and spend 4 hours in the morning gym because nobody is there. No, you had to do prospecting that time. You can go to gym. I'm not saying no, but early morning, wake up and go and start your work at 9 o'clock. Not wake up at 9 o'clock and go to gym and spend time at 12 o'clock. Okay, what I'm trying to say, evening, everybody home. People's job. Everybody work. Everybody after work. Everybody home. That time you are showing based on that one. That's the way the business plan, the rough schedule for the business plan. Today I talk about how to run like a business, how to do real estate like a business. That's what I talk about today. Your knowledge, what you're going to do, how are you going to select the place and opening ceremony side and everything. I told you that one. Business plan, focus more in the prospecting side. If you see more people, you can sell, guys. You can sell more. I tell you one example, please, is about myself. I started with the tax business, you guys know. Started real estate 95. I never advertised any newspapers. All my clients, I sold it for the tax clients. I sold one house a week because I was a buyer agent, because of my background. That's one. Only reason I able to did that one. Different time frame is one thing. No much multiple offer like this crazy right now. But at the same time, I was meeting more and more people. If you meet more and more people, if you prospect yourself more and more, you have a high chance to do this one. That's the only one in the real estate industry. No matter what happening in the market, what's going to happen in the market, interest rate might go up. Who is going to affect? The buyers. Go with the listing and list more properties. That's what I would say. Tell Trump right now, interest rate might go up. List the property right now. Do it tomorrow instead of waiting the news. Go ahead, go and knock the door and say the market might change. Use positively yourself. Where is the market going to indicate changes? Sell it right now. Get more listing, guys. Every day we need deals. Every week one deal. Okay, business plan. I'm going to send you this one today. And under the business plan, the very first page is marked it as a mission statement. That mission statement, he made it as the plan will work for you. Definitely you can stick with the plan. That plan will work for you. You cannot change the schedule. Nobody can change the schedule other than including yourself. That's the mission statement for the business plan. You have to stick with the plan. And Why do I want to succeed in this year? What I had to do, our plans to get success in this year, you should know that one. And the next page, he market transaction goal for 2022. You should have a goal. As I said, every single human being should know what I am going to do in 5 years time, what I am going to do 10 years time, where I am going to be, what level I have to be in. That's every single one we know. Today, this business plan for only 2022, how many deals I had to do it. That can be sale of business, that can be lease, that can be sale, listing, but you're prospecting based on the goal setting. How much income am I going to make? Of course, inflation is 4.8. It's a very sad news I heard last week. Inflation, guys. We talk about that if we have enough time to give you some economics advice. If you come from different IT background or medical background, you may not going to know. Then this clients ask, you may need it. If I have time, I can go into that one. And inflation is 4.8 means you are losing value. Your money you save and put it in the bank, you are losing value for 4.8%. You have $100,000 in the bank. You don't go out for vacation. You don't go for the restaurants to eat and anything, but still $4,800 you are losing without doing anything. That's inflation. US 7%. Shockingly, see yesterday US inflation rate is 7%. Unbelievable for a country like US has 7% inflation. Canada 4.8%. But I check it the different third world countries. Still there's 2%. You can see it here. You can see it if you can see it in the graph. You can see it in the graph. 4.8. US the worst 7% in the US history. US inflation. Now, then our income supposed to go higher. Then you have to set up the goal. Your income, how much income you are targeting. That's kind of market for the space to write it down as a guide, as a booklet. And start 2022 full business plan will begin of January. Which date you starting the business plan, and you are going to go. How many days you're going to do? That's your part. As I said. What you can do or what you cannot do, you should know yourself. You have to know yourself, guys. Whatever the ideas is not enough. What you can implement is important. Try that way. Then in that case, you don't feel yourself, I'm not capable. If you put, okay, for example, I always tell them when you make the flyers, somebody make the flyers with the 5,000 flyers in the car and sitting in the car for the trunk, and partners telling you have the flyers and you don't distribute the flyers or anything, the car, that's put you down. Don't make a plan, whatever you cannot do. Put the plan, what you can do in that case. That's give you extra energy for you guys, okay? And the next plan, next page, he put part 1, 2021 recap. That's a very important one. 2021 recap. You had to compare yourself with who? Even Buddha said, don't compare yourself with anybody else in the world. That's means you are criticizing yourself. You are putting yourself down. Don't do it yourself. You had to compare yourself with the last year and this year. You had to compare yourself with the previous year and this year. That's the only one you could do. You cannot compare yourself with anybody else. Different people have a different name, different IQ, different work habit, different hours of work. Can be anything. We don't care. We don't want to know anybody else what they are doing. We want to know what we did last year. How can we improve this year? That's the important one. The 2021 recap is very important. Write it down, your total income, Indian income you earn, how much expenses you paid. Okay, expenses is important, guys. Expenses is important. I'm a conservative guy. I don't allow anybody to buy the brand new car right away. But at the same time, expense make you happy. Expense make you, where you spending money is very important. Everyone have a different habit. Some people spend the money in a different angle. Some people are very conservative in one thing. They do differently other thing. But the business, what are the money you make? 20 to 30% you have to spend for the advertisement and the marketing. 20 to 30%. 100,000 income makers, minimum 20,000, you have to put it back again for the marketing. And 200,000 income makers, you have to put $40,000 back, at least 20% back to the market again. Promotion. Okay, write it down, the 2021 recap, how many deals you closed, how many listing appointments you made. Doesn't matter, you don't get it. Whatever coming, the results doesn't matter. Whatever activities we did, whatever we did is important. The results doesn't matter. Results is itself. How many appointments you made, total listing taken, total listing sold, buyers, average, everything is there. That's a good one. Recap. Write it down, the recap. The recap is empty. That's means you didn't do much work. You had to think, I had to wake up. That's the way, that's what it's going to be. Expense review pages there. Expense review pages there. Everybody, we can do the different way of expenses. but limit your expenses and expenses, spend it wisely. And 2022 production goal, what kind of income I'm going to make, how many deals I had to close, how many hours I had to work. Part three, he make it as a production goal. That's very important. Write it down. At least you write it down and see it. In that case, you know whether you are following or not following. And the part for the pillar of the real estate industry, that's very important. The pillars are. You have to understand what is the pillars are in the real estate industry. As I said again, the real estate industry pillars. Where are you going to get where you're prospecting clients? What kind of prospecting method you're going to do, and where are you going to get the clients from? I know one of the agents you used to work here and he retired right now. All the deals are from Ayyappan temple. Sorry guys, I used the word of the temple. I'm sorry, but he's all the clients from one of the temple. He stand there and whether he believe the God or not, but he get the clients from that particular temple. Everybody. Where are you getting the clients is you. Where you getting the clients is you, but your pillars are friends, family, one pillars, database follow-up, one pillars, database follow-up every 2 weeks, one pillar, door knocking, cold calling, advertisement farming, group speaking, go to the religious group, temples, and go to the builders, different places. The different peoples are using the different pillars. Some of them are using the insurance clients, some of them are using different business clients. Can be anything, but those are your pillars. Which pillars give you more and more? Open houses. I know one of the top agent in our office. His all clients come from open houses. More open houses, more clients come. That's the way agents are doing it. Okay, the next page, the stream of business. It's a very nice one. The stream of business, circle 4 or 5 stream of business. That's coming under the pillars. Stream of business. Okay, the past clients. Nothing is equal to past clients, guys. December month. How much? Think about yourself. Ask your question yourself. How many of you went to the house for the past client's house with the basket or calendars or magnet calendar or anything? You go there and sit down and drink the tea. If you out of 126 members are right now in our Zoom. Last December, ask yourself. Last December, how many of you went to the past clients' houses? Maybe pandemic, I don't want to go to the houses. The baskets are not allowed. Nobody want to touch the basket. You can say 100 reasons. I know, I understand. At least you visit and give the calendar and sit down and drink tea. I remember when I said drink tea, I always visit the past clients' places. Then I started a habit saying that one. First I said no tea. When I said no tea, some people get offended. Then I always say I don't want to bring the sugar level up. Then I always say black tea. They like it because just a hot water and they put the tea back and give me. And some people ask me, not a sugar at all? I said, no, I don't take sugar. They are happy they gave you the tea for you. And you are happy you have some time until you drink the tea, you can talk to them. Use wisely and doesn't hurt your body. And you can go to other house, same thing, black tea. Doesn't hurt black teas anyway. And in my biological knowledge. Anyway, guys, what I'm saying, think about yourself. How many of you visit last December? You visit many parties and everything. Now, this December was different than other Decembers. Anyway, past clients follow-up, we put it just as a first one for the past clients follow-up. Just past client follow-up is nothing equal to. If you don't do anything, at least night now, please call your past client and ask them, how are you? How is the family members? And tell them, the real estate, I need referrals from you. You are satisfied clients for me. Last 4 years ago, you bought the property, or 2 years ago, you bought the property, or you don't buy the property. You said you're going to buy the property. Even though you don't buy the property, please refer me somebody. I need more referrals. Don't tell them I give the money for you. Ask them business. Even God, you go to the temple and ask him, God, I need to be a good health person and I need to be rich or whatever you're asking. If you don't ask, you don't get it. Call your client base and ask them for the referrals. Past clients. Second thing, social media. Important. Every single one having the cell phone in the pocket. Social medias, everybody touching as a habit for the social medias. Must have a social media. Change your profile pictures, put anything in the social media. Doesn't hurt. Easy. Do it. Can be any. Either if you are a young person think Facebook is old, go to the different media, Instagram or different whatever you want to do it. Okay. Social media is important. For sales by owner is a different market now. Geographical farming is very important. Geographical farming, how many years you are and how popular you are, how much money you can spend under the geographical farming. Demographic farming, And online leads, very important. Open houses, yes, open houses are very, very important. Open houses, B2B referral, business contracts, business to business contracts, network associations. Go to the builders. Yes, I know many agents, what they did became very successful, guys. Go to the builder. Please take a note. If you are listening anything else, please listen carefully. They go to the builder and they follow how many people come to the builder, how many people are actively come to the builder. Try to get the address where they live. Go to the builder and how many people are coming to that particular builder, where they live. Make friend with them. Stand there and make friend with them. Where do you live? Where are you going to move up? Whether they buy it from the builder or not, they are the motivated sellers. Go there and knock the door and they list the property. I'm not talking about last 2 years story, guys. I'm talking about even 2015 story from Brampton builders, Brampton agents. They go to the builders and pay the builders to the secretaries and get the database. Legal, illegal is a different side. Database, and they go to the houses and knock the door and listed many listing. She is one of the top producers in Brampton right now. What I'm saying, guys, nothing is going to limit. Think about what you can do. Builders. Whoever go to the builders, people are lining up, they don't buy, but the people are lining up, they are the motivated people. All right, hope you understand what I talk about. Buyer seller seminars, important. You have money, just to advertise the newspapers. Buyer seminars. Make a small basic party halls and do the seminars. Buy the donuts, coffee, and everything. I know many people did in the church. I've been there for the church group people when they did for the breakfast meeting. For the who come to the church, after the church, talk to the priest, and if they allow you the place. And yeah, pandemic is there, but until 31st they are changing the law. And go there and give the coffee and donuts and do the meeting over there, and you tell them how many percentage increase, what is the future of real estate industry, many things that works. But practice yourself and go and speak seminars. And investors, nothing is equal to investors. Investors. Today buyers are investors. Today buyers is the one putting the market up, not the agent, not the seller. Buyers giving more money because they think they want to secure more houses in Canada. Buyers, investors, relocation companies, door knocking, paid leads, club association, attorneys. They are good for good real estate lawyers. You can ask commercial agent, out of town agents, referrals, giving charity efforts. So many things can market. You can even market yourself, whatever you want to do, and follow up that one. Follow up that one is very important. Part 5, number of required activities and goals, listing, appointments, and so all these things are there. And my daily schedule is there. He started from 8 o'clock and until finishing at 8 o'clock p.m. 12 hours. Yes, there are some days we had worked 12 hours to reach our goal. And you can put it in whatever the way you want to do it. And part 7, write it down. What are the challenges you have and the solution? Challenges, you write it down. Solution also you write down, but ask the solution from few people. Ask me. As you know, I started real estate 95 and I'm still running now. I believe real estate like a God. I believe real estate like a religion. No changes from the day first and day now. Otherwise, I can stand and speak like you guys. Speak to you guys, in front of you guys, I can speak like this. Because I believe real estate. That's one of the industry still out there to make higher income potential. And write it down the solutions. If you ask your friend, when you ask your friend, very important. If you have a challenging, when you ask somebody, advice is a very bad one. You have to find the right person to ask. Advice, you have to ask the right person to ask advice. Otherwise, that kill you. Krishna, Arjuna asked the advice to Krishna. That's the reason Bhagavad Gita came. If we ask somebody else, I don't think Mahabharata, we are not going to read it, and Bhagavad Gita is not going to be there. They may say, go home and sleep rather than fight. Ask the advice to the right person. Find the person to ask advice, guys. Then only you can come out. Advice is a very hard one. Advice is free. Everybody like to give the advice. Their thoughts, they think they are right. That's a dangerous one for the advice. Right, the fine person ask solutions. Canada market as a challenges and solution. That can be wake up in the morning, exercising, getting the energy, can be anything. Okay, and write it down, those ones. And the last part, let's wrap it up. And you have that's for your side to do the note. I have lots of things to talk today, but already coming up 11 o'clock. Whoever can stay with me another 10 minutes. But if we are leaving, that doesn't matter. I know our time is 9:30 to 11, but this topic went too far. And I already put the message saying that when different kind of listings, at least I had to touch those ones. I had to touch those one at least to give you guys. Then what are the different? I told one of the agent, I will come to the Zoom. I will explain to you. In that case, I want to spend. Sorry guys, I'm taking a little bit over. If you have free time, only you watch. It doesn't matter in case you leave. Okay, type of listing. Type of listing is came to the topic for mayor posting. Mayor posting, you guys know the mayor posting. Okay, I'll come back to that one. Type of listing, very normal way we are listing the properties as an MLS listing. MLS listing means multiple listing services. Multiple listing services. As for my knowledge, Canada started multiple listing services early 90s, I believe. I may be wrong, maybe early late 60s, guys, but check it, late 80s. Check it out. I think it's 80s. Yes, 80s they started a multiple listing system. Before that one, there's no multiple listing system. That's the reason our real estate industry, we are following the Scottish system, the British system. There is no multiple listing system. That's the reason the franchise became famous in real estate industry. Why franchise famous? McDonald's franchise is important. We go there, we know the hamburger and cheeseburger. Maybe China also we tried McDonald's and KFC. A group of people we in China that we did try. Almost similar taste, but a little bit different. But we know before we go what is hamburger means. But real estate industry, what is the franchise means? Reason was the franchise industry became famous for the North America, follow the British system. And for example, HomeLife. I have a HomeLife in one place. I have 5 offices in the HomeLife. I chair HomeLife. I'm the one running the HomeLife feature. I have 5 offices. I do chair my listing all the 5 offices. All the 5 offices, agents work there. Each offices, 50 agents work there. The 250 agents have the capacity to sell that particular house. Before the MLS, that's exclusive for the office. That's the reason whoever have the more offices, they got the more listing power. Century 21 was the one first they started the franchise in US. They have more offices, they open the more offices, they share the listing with the more people. That's the way the franchise came. Since the multiple listing system came, that's been multiple listing services. Each and every real estate office signed the contract with the real estate board. My own listing, whenever I can see it, you can see it. Even I want to buy it my own clients, it's harder. You can buy it much easier because I have more disclosure. Multiple listing services is the major one. Listing. I only mentioned before you guys for the what do you call the franchise, wide franchise and everything there. Before the multiple listing services, the franchise companies have more offices. They spread out their exclusive listing. That's the reason real estate franchise came. Now the topic we are talking about the multiple listings and that type of listing. First, multiple listing services. That's mean we are board, multiple listing. We are signing the contract with the board and the agent. When you join, you are signing, and the office we are signing. How we going to treat everybody same? That's called multiple listing offices. Everybody can see it. Exclusive listing. That means the particular office only can give the exclusive listing. The HomeLife feature exclusive listing, only I can keep the exclusive listing. Nobody, our office, we are not need to cooperate with other offices unless otherwise we can sign the separate agreement. That one is not going to be in the computer system. Other than our office, we don't advertise to anybody else. Other than within the office, agents only have the access for that one. The co-listing. Co-listing means the commercial. You can see the co-listing in the downtown Toronto. They're selling the plaza with 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, 300 million plazas. In that case, 2 major real estate offices, they can co-list. Even the regular houses, you can co-list with 2 agents. One HomeLife feature agent can join with XYZ reality agent. In that case, you can do it. But at the same time, when you do the co-listing with 2 companies, only one company, listen my words, this is a question the agent asked me. We are co-listing with other company. Only one company can one company can input the listing. That's mean you and XYZ reality agent want to list the property. Either you had to put the listing in the HomeLife or you had to let him do it in the XYZ reality. But in the broker command, not the client's command, the broker command, you clearly saying this listing is co-listed by other listing office and the listing agent name and the phone number. That's what you have to do with the co-listing. And the mayor posting is one of the things came out, I believe, early 2011, I believe, 2010, 2011. If I am right, 2011, 2012, guys. I believe it's 2010, late 2010, mayor listing. What happened? The mayor listing? The Competition Bureau is a government body. They wanted to give fair for the Canadian residents or Canadian citizens. They want to give a fair treatment. In that case, Competition Bureau is one of the government body go against the professionals and see what is fair for the people rather than the professionals. Competition Bureau is one of the major part for the Bell Canada open up to other networking company for the networking system. That time they predicted networking going to be very important, and internet is going to be very important. In that case, they want to open up rather than Bell Canada holding the monopoly. Same thing like they was trying to open up the real estate industry for the publics in a different method. And Toronto Real Estate Board having a case with Competition Bureau many times, and they lost the cases in a many different side, and some of them they won. Luckily, they won, still keeping the real estate as a realtor is the one. The basically saying there's a bigger case and pages case we was following up those days. After that case and everything, mayor posting came out. What is the difference? Realtor, this is the difference here. Realtor putting the listing coming under two categories. One category, realtor is the one still have the rights to post the listing in the MLS system and the realtor.ca. That power we still have. Thanks God, we was praying that time. If they give it to the publics, our job is going to be anyway. But still we have that power. That means, but the realtor, when you put the listing in the system, your job is limiting. You are a realtor, you put in the listing and you are not doing any marketing, you are going to sleep at home, and when you sell it, you're going to get 2.5%. That's not fair for the seller. You understand what I mean? Realtor putting the listing, you are not doing any marketing. You are only putting the listing, and you are not doing any marketing work, and you are putting the listing because you have the power to list for the Ontario regulations still, and Canada regulations too. And you are not doing any marketing work, then why the seller want to pay you 2.5% commission for 1 million property, 25,000? Seller saying, I am an educated person. I don't have the rights to post the listing in the system, MLS system, because that's a government regulation. In that case, I don't want to pay the commission to the realtors. That came in the 2010, I believe, if I am right, under the mayor posting, MERE, mayor posting. That's the one you see $1 listing, used to be $2 listing right now, 0.001%, or whatever the way they want to put it in. That's that particular listing, seller is giving the appointment, seller is making the offer, seller is the one deciding whether I am going to give the commission to the other side agent or not. What the seller going to do? Seller going to wait for the regular clients can look at the MLS and come and buy from me. If the seller waited 20 days or nobody come, other agents going there. In that case, that's coming under mayor posting. Mayor posting, the cooperating broker not going to pay you commission. If you don't get the commission, you don't have a right to sue other person through the Toronto Real Estate Board. You have to go to the courts. If you under the mayor posting, if you have a form signed, Toronto Real Estate Board and Ontario Real Estate Association make the form for us, 202 form, seller commission form. If you go and sign the seller commission form, yes, you can through the seller commission form, you can get the commission from the seller's agent. Different topic, major topic, hours and hours we can talk that topic. If they say no to the commission and this and that, I'm not here to talk about that one. Mayor posting is a seller is the one posting the listing. The listing agent not responsible for the showing, keeping the deposit, giving the appointments on anything. Everything directly to the seller side. These are the one different kind of listing there. Different kind of listing. MLS exclusive, call listing, flat fees listing. Flat fees listing also came Toronto Real Estate Board allow the flat first listing. I believe it's early 2000. Before that one is a straightforward commission split. After that one, the Toronto Real Estate Board allow. Toronto RECO allow for the agents. You can charge only $5,000 for the selling commission, $5,000 for you. They charge the dollar value. That's called flat fees listings. This is basically, guys, I have lots of questions to discuss about today. That's all. Okay, we'll meet next week with the new session as well as the questions. If you guys want to talk anything, can you click the chat box? If anything in the chat box, I quickly answer it before you go. Again, everybody, you will get the business plan. Thanks to Kanna, he created this one for last December. I was delayed, and we are sending out right now. Okay, chat box. Arlene, can I get a copy of that email with those sellers' questions? What sellers' questions? Oh yeah. Okay, no, I can't send you that one. That particular one salesperson send it to one agent. I don't think I can forward it to you. Maybe I can repost that back in our own languages. The second question, okay, how can we access to the board listing? How can we access other board listing? Other board listing access long time ago, and they are stopping for last few months. They are stopping for last few months, and they last 3 years ago they introduced other board Ontario board listings. Okay, let me talk about this for the next class, maybe Dinesh. And Ravi asking the question regarding the MLS listing. I have seen 2 listings for same property. Why is that? No, we cannot put the 2 listing for one property. We cannot put the Toronto Real Estate Board doesn't allow 2 listing for one property, unless otherwise, guys. Unless otherwise, everything exception. Power of sale properties. Power of sale properties. Owner have the right to list the property under the title. If it is called a power of sale, the mortgage lender, he is getting the power to sell the property, from the mortgage commitments. That means you may see 2 listing, either one listing supposed to be a power of sale listing. Otherwise, you cannot have 2 listing. In that case, if you have any 2 different company listed, when the real estate board find out, they will ask the second listing to cancel it. But exception, I said 2 listing can be there. Owner can put the listing under his way, and the power of sale banker can put the listing. Banker or private company can put the listing under the mortgage document, can run the same time. And the next question, especially with regards to the cottage property. With regard to the cottage property, no, any kind of property you can't have 2 listing. And the last thing, last question, Abhi was sending very fast. Good morning, Selvana. How to divert client from assignment sales to resale? Assignment, or how can you change your client from assignment sale to resale? Aviva, the last minute you send me 11:10 as a simple question. The answer is going to be 1 hour answer. We can discuss for the next class. How can you change your client from assignment sales to resale? That's a very good question. If I don't answer it, please remind me. Next Saturday morning, and I can put it in my note. That question will be the first question. Thanks, Kanna, for the business plan, and Selva. Thank you so much, guys. Today I took it a little bit longer. Anyways, for the education side, that's all for today. I'm very happy today. Over 120 agents participated. Yes, we will come up with the different ideas and different knowledge. Okay, before I go, I tell you one thing. Before go to bed, please, 30 seconds, I don't take too long. Before go to bed, please look at MLS. Please look at MLS every single day. Before go to bed, think about the real estate. How can I success in real estate industry? 30 seconds, 1 minute, please. How can I become because you are in the energy, subconscious mind will start work faster. That will create you more and more idea to make you success. Every day, night, please read some books, good books. That's all. See you next week. Thank you.
ARASA Ride Sharing Company ARASA.ca என்ற இணையதளத்துக்கு சென்று ARASA Drivers ஆப்பினை டவுன்லோட் செய்து டிரைவர்ஸாக வேலை வாய்ப்பை பெறுங்கள். மாதாந்தம் $4,000 வரை சம்பாதியுங்கள். வணிக நிறுவனங்கள் ARASA இணையதளத்தின் மூலம் மளிகை பொருட்கள் மற்றும் உணவுப் பொருட்களை விற்பதோடு வாடிக்கையாளர்களுக்கு டெலிவரி செய்யலாம். தமிழில் தகவல்களை அறியாளையுங்கள். GTA பற்றி 40 ஆண்டுகள் அறிந்து கொண்டவரும் வீடு விற்பனை துறை ஊடாக மக்களால் அறியப்பட்டவருமான சிவா பிள்ளை. 416-854-0005. Taxi broker licensed by City of Toronto.